ladies and gentlemen, to my Clearday's channel, solving the aging crisis facing our population across North America. Joining us to discuss Jim, who's going to give us the high-level overview of the company today, a little bit of his history and kind of what's just going on under the hood there. So Jim, the Chief Executive Officer, welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
A pleasure to get you on. So this is a fascinating conversation. I'm sure most people are underlooking. With over 72 million Americans that are over the age of 65, Clearday is kind of providing everything from living centers and clubs to robotics and virtual care. For newer audiences, do you want to give us that brief elevator pitch, that introduction to the company?
You bet. Americans, about 10,000 Americans turn 65 every day. And that's been happening for a decade, and it will happen for another decade. There's a huge shortage of caregivers, one caregiver for every 43. We're bringing solutions to age in the right place, whether it's in the home, a community, and of course, with our little friends, the robots.
I appreciate those insights. Do you want to kind of just dive a little deeper for us? Talk about the sector itself, where you guys are exactly operating within, and just kind of what you're seeing on the ground floor.
Well, I've been in the care space for well over a decade, as well as in the financial markets for 3. And I saw, as the leader of the ship, so to speak, or captain of the ship, that customers' last choice was to move into a residential care community. So we need to get them sooner. So how do you do that? You catch them in the age continuum sooner, whether it's an adult daycare or soon to be released, our robotic system to help support in the home. Today, our robots are serving in senior living communities throughout the country. The low-hanging fruit are 54,000 communities who do not have enough caregivers, aren't making enough margin, and are under heavy regulatory pressure. Our platform, the Age Well platform, can help all of those.
Yeah, that's incredible. When we come back, I'm going to explore this a little bit more in depthly. We'll probably just dive into your investor deck. So I implore anybody watching this to subscribe for those updates. But I want to roll back just a little bit here. As you mentioned, I mean, you've been pretty much with Clearday since day one. A lot of history in the financial markets. Do you want to kind of give us a little bit of that aha moment? Like what led up to the moment getting you involved?
The aha moment was I was getting the phone calls. Hey, I'm so-and-so's son. You've worked with my dad for so long. He's got to go to a nursing home. What do we do? So by default, because I'm a service-oriented guy, I started to dig. And I saw how poor the services were and how few options there were out there that were palatable and affordable. So we decided to do something about it. We went the traditional way first, building buildings, hoping they would come. And then we realized that that's the last choice. So we moved to a higher revenue, higher growth model, away from heavy assets into light assets, bringing technology into other people's buildings. There's a term that I used with my investors for the last 40 years, hate to say that, is pick and shovel, where we support a huge industry without the big capital investment. So I learned.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a mission-driven and kind of oriented business, which also makes it intriguing. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this story evolves. And again, I'll pass that off to the viewers. We'd love to know what you think about this in that comment section below, and consider subscribing because as news hits the wire as well, we're going to update you here. But on that, as always, we look forward to catching you in the next one.